Alright, what's up guys? I'm hanging out here at the roastery this morning, and by the way, if the audio is like 20 times better and the visual is like 1,000,000 times better, it is because my good buddy Brooks Crawford let me borrow his GoPro. So Brooks, a little shout out for you. You can follow him on Instagram right here. Big props because this camera is awesome so far. So I'll be playing around with it a little bit today. So for those of you who are interested in kind of like the behind the scenes of marketing, I'll get into a little bit of that today. So like, I'll just explain this real quick because I know a lot of my audience is college students who maybe aren't interested in marketing so much, but are maybe just kind of following along to see what I'm doing. My job is to create killer content and put it in front of a target audience that I've chosen or that my client has chosen, and exchange that killer content for contact information, whether it's a phone number, whether it's an email address, or whether it's a house address. What I do is market it. I do real estate marketing, and I look at it as there's two sides to it. So I'll put it this way. Let's say there's a local bakery who has like the best cookies ever, like the best chocolate chip cookies ever, and they really want you to have their chocolate chip cookies, and they know if you came into the store and ate their chocolate chip cookies, then you would leave and tell your friends, and you would go back there any night that you were wanting chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so it's their job. So they've got the creative aspect done. They've got the best cookies around, but their job now is to get those cookies in front of you and to get you to come into their store and get the cookies. On the other hand, there could be another local bakery that has shitty cookies. They just kind of throw them together, have some bullshit recipe that they got off of like Toll House or whatever, and they're just really average cookies. But maybe their marketing is really good, and they know how to give you like the perfect offer, and they know how to photograph the cookies and make them look really good and take you through each logical step of the process to get into their store to buy the cookies. Okay, so those are two different cookie shops or two different bakeries that are only good at one aspect of marketing. See, what I try and do is be really, really good at both. So I'm just about to start jamming on creating that new sales funnel, so let's get into it. Alright, so I just finished designing kind of the layout for this new funnel. So here, I'll show you real quick. So this is why we call it a funnel. Up here is where we're gonna reach out to the most amount of people. So we want it optimized for the most people, and we want the content to reach out to the most people. And then down here is where the funnel gets really small. These are the people who have gone all the way through it, which is going to be a much smaller number than up here. And it's going to be a much harder optimization. So anyway, now that I finished this, I've just got to put it all together, but we're going to head out and go hang out with my buddy Keenan. He's the guy I was telling you about. So Keenan, basically I'll kind of introduce him here a little bit. He's a golf pro. He works out at Martin City Golf. He's actually really, really good. But what Keenan wants to start doing is teaching like online lessons or creating like online mastery courses for golf. So I'm gonna help him with that. I'm gonna help him kind of design his strategy for social media and help him get this whole thing rolling. But let's go meet him. Avila. Keenan's right up here, but it's about to rain, so I'm gonna have to hurry up and get up there. What's up, dude?
What's up, bro?
How are you doing?
Doing it. Just eating. I was just making sure you got it.
Here, say what's up to the camera.
What's up?
You're video blogging right now.
Let's do it.
Sorry, I know I'm like
No,
I'm
I like
nerdy
it.
with
No,
my
no, no.
video blogging.
No, I like it. No, it's
Yeah.
good. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing that I realized is, like,
Everyone was asking, like, oh, so you're dropping out of college, like, what are you doing? Or like, what do you do day to day? And so I thought about that. I was, cause like the way my mind works is like problem solution. I was
Yes.
like, if a bunch of people are asking that, they would be interested in watching that shit.
Oh, they're definitely.
Yeah.
They're all interested in like.
Right now, what we're kind of going through a gold rush in is branding. So anyone right now is equipped with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the tools to create their own personal brand.
Yes.
In the past, you had to go to Hollywood and snort some cocaine off like some guy's dick, and then he was like, all right, you're an actress now.
Let's
or
go.
all right, you're a personal brand now.
Yeah.
In today's world,
I'm
we're
gonna make
lucky
money
enough.
off you.
Yeah, in today's world, we're lucky enough to not have to go snort cocaine off some guy's dick.
Yeah, you can make your own.
You can
brand.
make your own brand.
The good part about my job is I get to teach golf, so I get to reach people
Oh,
on
yeah.
an intellectual level. But there's so much of that downtime of large bucket,
Right.
monster. How's your day going? You know, and people don't really care. They don't want. You know, people just want to come in.
Exactly.
You know, I get every once in a while I get a guy like you or a guy that like sparks my interest. Like
Mhm.
it's funny. I always say hit him well. I give him the bucket and I say hit him
Huh.
well. So a lot of guys go, that's funny. Like you making a joke.
Yeah.
Like I'm never gonna hit it well, you know, and I'm like, wow, this guy doesn't even think
He's
good. He
not,
can use a
yeah.
lesson. He's never gonna hit it well. So, like those are the times at my work like I enjoy when I get to meet somebody that I'm like, okay, I can connect with this person. But there's so much.
But
yeah.
you want to be thinking about like what's going to reach out to the most broad amount of golfers.
What's gonna get people into that funnel?
What
like, big.
video can I put out there that like the most like every single golfer out there would be like, I'm interested in that video.
Yes.
Then they would watch that. Then the next one is like, okay, now these are people who are at least interested in golf content.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to retarget them with something like this, a little bit more tactical tips. So maybe like it's your tips on how to hold the club.
Yep.
Or maybe it's like your theory that you were telling me last night about like
Seeing a cup.
seeing a cup, or like the chart of like if you're hitting an 8-iron, it's going to be like 60%, 40%.
Yes, the ratio.
Yeah, the ratio, some shit like that. And then the
Some
next
real
one,
shit.
yeah. So then the next one is like they view that video, and then like let's say the blog post is jumpstart your golf game.
Yeah.
Something like that. Then they go and they see like the full layout of like, okay, if you want to really get your golf game in gear,
Mhm.
these are like the 6 fundamentals that you need to do,
This is
and
it.
have good content for each like fundamental tip.
Yep.
And then there at the end, something like, all right, get a free consultation, or all right, like here's my golf mastery mini course,
Yeah.
or like any
Something.
kind of like value like that. Exchange your email for this course.
Yep.
Some shit like that.
And that's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good.
So, but you want to be thinking about like that funnel.
That's such a good thought
Yeah.
process. Okay, I've never thought about anything that way. Okay, so I was thinking a while back, there should be a commercial that shows people what golf really is. Okay.
Okay.
So people are like, well, what would be in that commercial? A couple things. One, you meet people on the course. Okay. Social groups. You meet people. You go, hey, drinks. Drinks are a part of the golf course. Okay. At the clubhouse, meeting people, getting drunk. Okay.
It's all about people.
It's all about people, but at the same time, there's this other side. I try to tell people when you're like a brand new golfer, there's just a mold. Okay,
Mhm.
it's just like think about like a ball of clay. Okay, you work at it, you chisel away at it, you mold yourself into this golfer. Okay, and then when you go out and meet these people, not only do you get to socialize with them, joke around with them, maybe get couples together, you get to test your mold against their
You
mold.
get to see how well they've chiseled their mold.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, guys, just finished up that interview with Keenan. It was fucking badass. There's some heavy shit in there. So as soon as you're done watching this video blog, go watch that. But anyway, he's getting to work on building out his funnel. I'm about to finish up some stuff with, I already showed you guys this funnel. I need to actually build that out on the laptop. So I'll let you know when all that's done. Like I said, guys, today's just gonna be a tough day. I've already been at it for about 7 hours. Haven't had anything to eat really since like 9 a.m. this morning, so I'm just starving. I'm heading out of Avila right now, but I've got about like 10 hours of content to edit through. Like I said, I need to start building out that sales funnel that I was showing you with my client. So anyway, I'm gonna be busy for probably like the next 2 days, just like locked in my room or locked in the library or a coffee shop or whatever, just finishing all of this work. But yeah, the glamorous life of an entrepreneur, right?